Tingles with flyby. Hello, my tinglings. So I thought I would do a little house tour. I was gonna start outside, and then there was all these things going past. So I haven't cleaned up much. We actually started a new cleaning plan, so it's a little cleaner than I normally am. But so this is, can't quite see it, but right there's the front door. And so come in, all our shoes are here, my little backpack. So obviously this is my house here in Australia, so I'm going to point out little differences that we have here as well. This is our lounge. I love our lounge. And then this is what we have up on the wall. I got that for my love because he really liked it, although we kind of now think Einstein was maybe a little bit of a dick. But anyway, we also have a little crow's thing up there. It's not really supposed to go on an angle, but there's just one hook there. We have a deep freezer. That is ours, and the fridge is ours as well. So in Australia, when you rent a place, we were renting here. So the oven came with it, but it doesn't come with the fridge. So you have your own fridge. And then this is our TV entertainment unit. We haven't completely set it up. This is kind of my idea, is to cover some things up. I haven't completely figured out exactly what we're doing there. This is usually where I have all my library books. If I'm doing any future videos that might have any books, it's usually there. But I just did a library video recently, so that's not there. And coming over here. So these were actually given to me by my sister. My grandparents on my mom's side, they had a really long knife and spoon. And when they died, I nabbed those because I wanted them. But then when I moved to Australia, they were a bit big to bring with me, so my sister got those, and then I think it was the first Christmas that she sent those to me. So. And here, these were little study cards I actually had when I was taking an ecological issues class, but I put them up here. You can see the background actually names species that use mangroves. When I did my videos, because try not to go too fast because my dad gets really bad for that, so I try and be good with it. But when I did my Australia videos, they're right there, and so you can see. Oh, that one fell down. Just fluttered past. So I had these cards over here, just so I kind of had a guide for what I wanted to talk about. And here, this is my little, Harry Potter room, which is where my mom stayed. So you can see the bed underneath, and then this quilt. Oh, that's not. This quilt, which I need to fix up, which is why I'm not using it. Right there, behind that chair is the basket that my little hospitality basket is. That's a pillow that my best friend made for me. I have a couple camping things there as well. Over here, just some bags. There's my camelbacks. Did a sales video on those. have some of my 5 fingers. I don't really wear those anymore because they're not the right color, except maybe if I'm running. And then a kayaking vest for when we go kayaking. Maybe I will go in the backyard and you can see the kayaks, although they're under a tarp. Turn that light off. So if you see that big tree painting, I didn't paint, but all the other paintings are painted by me. So that one I kind of just painted one day as a bit of fun with just leftover paint that I had. It's actually turned out as one of my favorites. I don't know. I really like it. It's another one I have. And then that one as well. So actually, if we go over next to the freezer, I'll show you. You might have seen most of these in, well, you probably haven't watched that, to be honest, because why would you? So there's that painting. This one I kind of did, I didn't compose that painting. I did paint everything on it. But I got the idea off of a Pinterest painting that I saw, so I kind of copied it. I know, I'm naughty. I'm going to show you the fridge. We're actually doing this new thing lately, where we go to the shops every day, well, almost every day. So our fridge is actually really empty, so not a lot in there. That's kind of what we have in the fridge right now. But I was going to show you this little chore chart that we have because I'm excited about it. So, as some of you know, my love has some mental illness, and one is, yes, really severe anxiety. And I am a really messy person, and the house being clean is something that he has anxiety about. So we made this chore chart because it will motivate me to actually do some cleaning. So we tried it, but we didn't have an incentive, and I was not really going well without the incentive. But so I made this up this morning, and so basically every day, and then if we do all 30, then we get a $20 bill to go out and do whatever we want with it. If we do 25 out of 30, we get $10. So I really like that it actually has the bill on there as well. Oh, that was fun. So we did all of them today, which is exciting because I haven't done anything in a long time. I'm really bad. Let's see, this is the kitchen. Oh, I was going to show you this. So this is your power outlet. Or, yeah, power outlet, PowerPoint is what you call it here. So this is what a plug looks like here in Australia. I think only New Zealand really uses the same type. You can actually turn these on and off. So this one is on, and this one is off. This doesn't have any power running to it, and this one does. And the one that's on is on because I'm making this pot roast here. So that should be, well, I had some for lunch and it was yummy. Let's see, this is the dishes. Dishes weren't on the list today. If you saw my cozy sandwich, no, I didn't do this one. But I got some more. I made a tomato basil mozzarella. Oh, that's a new video coming out. I don't know if it's come out yet or not. But I took the rest of the basil and planted it. Looks like it's going okay. So here's our oven. We actually had, this is a really horrible oven. We had a different oven, and then our electricity blew and it stopped our oven from working. And then our landlord got us a really cheap secondhand oven as a replacement, which you can tell I'm not so happy about. is laundry room. All my little games. That's my game section. Yeah, that's a footy. I know I was going to show you guys sometime a footy. There's my lab coat. Use that in my optometrist video. And some books. Actually, it's tucked back in there. But there's a book that's actually written by my dad. It's called Dad, Tell Me a Story About When You Were a Little Boy. Just like basically because he used to tell me and my sister stories when we were going to sleep. And then, yeah, so it's just like kind of him writing down those stories from when he was a boy. This I didn't paint. The previous owner, I think before our landlord bought this, was a painter. And so she painted this. I need toilet paper. Mark hates light. So that's kind of to appease him, so there's not so much light in the bathroom. Even though he's gone right now, he's in Germany. So this is the flush here. You can see there's no flush on the side, anything like that. So you have a half flush and a whole flush. So that would be more for your number 1 and your number 2. So, and you get that in, like, at the shops. That's really the most common type of toilet that you get here. So this is the bottom floor. And there's a switch. That one's mine. The one upstairs is my mom's. And there's the 2 boxes with the 2 Zelda cases as well. So, oh, this turkey. I made this the first Thanksgiving I was here. And we haven't taken it down from the wall since then. I mean, I didn't live here. But, yeah. So here upstairs, though, I was going to show you this painting. Because I did that one. Can you tell who it is? I traced in the features, so kind of like that line, the chin line, those lines. But all the shading and all that I did. I mean, I painted everything, but it's traced off of a photo. But I'm still pretty happy with how it came out, except the teeth. Teeth are always an issue. I made this quilt of my mom, and I hate the teeth. But anyway, that's our little suitcase area. And then go to this bathroom. We don't have a bathtub. I won't show you the mirrors because I just went for a run. Man, that's loud. I don't know what that is. There's our shower. You can kind of see me there. And again, double thing. This bowl, I actually use that for my number 2 sometimes, and that actually, well, so we have cloths here. The cloths I made, these are clean. The dirty ones go in there. Oh, that keeps falling. So the dirty ones go in there. So yeah, to have reusable bum wiping. But yeah, I also use that to defecate in sometimes. Because then I can squat, which is a much more physiologically natural position to be in. You know, I do lots of weird things, so shouldn't be too surprised. But I highly recommend. There's a little crow's thing. And then here's the bedroom. There's a bed. Those are my loves. Because we have a walk-in closet. That's where my studio is, which I wasn't going to go into. But I left the door open. And then that's kind of my corner. That's why it's chaotic. You got my sewing machine, which I've just kind of got in this cover. Got some cards because I'm going to be doing a shuffling video. That is a spoiler, so you have to forget you saw that. Well, it's also not going to happen for a long time, so you're just going to forget it. This is where I sleep when I sleep on the floor. When I went camping up in the Flinders Ranges, so like my outback visualization, or I did a show and tell video there as well. We got these mats. It's actually a blue mat. I've put a red sheet on top of it because if you had guessed, I like the color red. Ooh, there's my tummy. But yeah, it's been really cold. Oh, anyway, so this does keep me warm enough, and I was using my sleeping bag as well, but I was thinking it was so much of a pain to get into my sleeping bag when I was tired at night that I wasn't really using it. But I set it up today so I can sleep there because my shoulders have been really sore. So I put my love's pillow on that side. He normally sleeps on that side if I'm sleeping in the bed, but he'll come over and sleep by me. So, and then, so there's the other switch. On that switch, he also has this broadcast monitor. He really likes vintage games. That's where the video games came from. None of those systems are mine. Although I did used to have an N64 and an SNES. And my dad actually has a Genesis. But anyway, he has this broadcast monitor because it gives you really good quality screen for vintage games. I'm not really big on that part, but anyway. Did I show you this? This is actually covering up a hole in the door, which you can kind of see there, but put that back up. But that's another painting I made. If you put it above the door, it kind of makes it look like the door is a portal. Kind of fun. And there is Shazimba. So I watched this video from Southern ASMR Sounds, and she was talking about how to have fun as an adult and how it's important to have fun as an adult. And she talked about having this Barney doll that her and her sons would kind of pass around and what I would call troll each other with. So I got out my Simba doll, well, Simba stuffed animal, to do the same thing with. And so, and anyway, then we started kind of, like, oh, hello, how you doing? And just different things like that. And so he became pimpin' and he's Shazimba. So anyway, and there's a little rabbit ears, and there's another painting. That was the first painting that I did. And fine, I'll show you in my little studio. You can see how much of a mess it really is. So, you can see nice background. Let's maybe focus. Maybe not focus. That looks a little more focused. So you can see nice background and mess everywhere else around. So, yep, that's what editing does for you. Takes all the mess out. Those are all the books from, well, 2 videos actually. This jacket that I got for my flight attendant video, and kind of professional video if I do like that. And then I have shelves up there. There's my Guff banner. Some boxes. I do plan on showing off those boxes sometime. And I think that... Oh, I'll show you the last painting. So... there's a painting there. I'm actually going to show you these curtains as well. Oh, we have this as well. That's number 3 for our top 10s. This is way back at the beginning of the year. My secret introduction potion. Okay, probably gonna leave all right. So I should probably go. Oh, yeah, it's quite dark. Turn the in the daytime. And you can see, let's close that a little better. So I think that would be a nice background for some sort of fancy video. Don't know quite what right now, but I really do like those curtains. I don't actually close them that much. One of the first things that happened when we moved in is the curtain, how it's attached to the wall, fell apart. But I was really proud when we fixed it. So, anyway, okay, I'll try and show you me now. So, thanks for watching. Let's put you back up there. It's really not stayed steady, is it? Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this house tour. Wasn't really a lot about Australia except those two things, but anyway, I will see you later. Goodbye.